All right, so this is gonna be a hood video because it just happened. You know what I'm saying? I just had to handle some business. You know what I'm saying? Got the polo. Bro, I just went through some crazy stuff, bro. Some really crazy stuff, to be honest. I didn't think this would actually happen to me. Like, I try to be inclusive. I try to, show love. But okay, so let me preface. Okay, because this is some bullshit. All right, so I live in Oklahoma. I'm the number one rapper of Oklahoma. Like, yeah, we got B-Lou and Zios, they do their thing, and Baker, whatever, the Baker twins or whatever. They're cool, but nobody's repping Oklahoma like that. That's doing the streaming thing. That's doing the influencer thing. Nobody's like proud of being from Oklahoma. Maybe like the $4 dude. We also got the $4 dude. Ty Billion as well, shout out. But yeah, as far as being proud of Oklahoma, that's me. I stand on it because I know the history and everything. And I'm from Tulsa. Black Wall Street. We ain't gonna get in all that. If you don't know, shut the hell up and go do your research. I've only mentioned Oklahoma to say, being from Oklahoma, you understand that. Man, I hope y'all can hear me. I don't got my mics or nothing. Y'all can even see the steering wheel, man. I had to sit it on my freaking dash. But y'all see me. Y'all get it. Bruh, it's Oklahoma. Oklahoma's a Bible Belt. We're very conservative. It's a red state. We don't mess around. But Tulsa is it's a hipster. It's a hipster town. It's a little bit lenient here. So you can come here and smoke and be a hipster, hippie, meditation, all that stuff. Like, it's kind of one of those places. Tulsa's becoming very dope. But, however, we don't have that many. We actually do. I was about to say we don't have that many transgender, but we have a large representation for LGBTQ plus community. Just throwing that out there. There's not too much of it here. There's not as much, like, it's not California. There's more country people. People don't get down like that. So just prefacing that is the preface. Okay, so mom's hit me up, let's go eat, let's go eat at Chili's. I'm like, okay, cool, let's go do it. We head to Chili's. Yeah, so we get to Chili's and we're kind of looking through what we want and whatnot, and yeah, our waitress comes, they get our order and everything's cool. I mean, not get our order, they ask us, they try to, they just say the basics when you first walk up to the table, just the basics, nothing over the top. They didn't make a big impression or nothing, just regular stuff. So they do that, and I'm noticing there is a transgender woman behind me, sitting directly behind us. We're in a booth. I'm like, oh, it's a trans woman. Because it's in Oklahoma. So if I see it, I'm just like, oh, wow. It's not like, it's a trans guy. It's like, oh, wow, you don't see him much. Cool. Like, it's like you see a black person. Oh, it's a Mexican dude behind me. Oh, it's a black dude behind me. Like, oh, I don't see many. Like, that's all it was. Like, oh, there's a trans woman behind me. Cool. Anyways, so they're eating with their person, yada, yada. They, okay, and I don't know, this might have something to do with it too, because we did sit so there's like a row of 4. We said the guy came and set us on the back row of 4 on the booth. Like, so, there's booth. He put us on the back one, no problem. But it's cold. My mom don't like the cold. She's older. She don't like the cold like that. She, you know what I'm saying? She don't want to, she's not old, but like, she's older. She's older than me. Women in general don't want to be cold like that. Anyways, so I'm cool with her moving. Like, yeah, let's go move in that middle one. So that put us where the transgender woman is sitting behind us with her partner, and then just some other white couple in front of us. And so we're kind of like in the middle row. But we moved from the original set place. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but yeah. So we're sitting there. We tell them, what we want to drink. They go get it. And then from there, it just gets weird. But my mom does notice that the waitress is a trans woman. I thought it was just a woman. I didn't even know. But, a woman can usually kind of know. And I get it also. I get it. People that are transitioning, part of the transitioning thing is like, yo, I want to be recognized as this. I want to be recognized as a woman. I want to be identified as a man. Like, so, and that's a whole nother war I hear that's going on, because I'm outside of the war. I'm ignorant. So any people of that community that's coming in here ready to bash me, listen, I'm telling you off rip, I'm ignorant to it, and I am not here to disrespect it. I am just sharing my story. That's it. Don't come in here trying to hate on it, brother. I'm just explaining what happened. So, because it was weird. It's just the craziest thing. And so yeah, my mom, she from the old school. They wasn't out there like that when she was there, but she didn't say anything disrespectful. She just let it be known, like, oh, that's a trans woman. I'm like, no, it's not. She's like, yes, it is. We not talking loud or nothing. This is like very low, like, and mind you, the person's gone. They're in the kitchen or whatever. So we just was conversating. She's like, yeah, I can tell by the walk, like just a little bit. Like, I think that's a trans woman. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah. Look, yeah, the hands are a little bit, just giving me like a little bit of a sign, like, oh yeah, okay, that person is a trans woman, okay. But they didn't, again, that person did not hear that. We didn't say it disrespectful, even if they did hear it. But yeah, so when they come back out, they're just sitting their items down. Like, okay, I'm sitting right here. The person is coming past here. They sit our thing down and keep going. They don't even look. They don't stop. They don't look. They just walk past us here. Like just, damn, all this fucking, just here. And then just keep walking. And then they come back, give us our silverware, and just keep walking. They don't look at you like, here you go. They just did just like this. And just like this. And just, I'm like, whoa, hold on, I need that back. That was that was a free Taco Bell thing. I need that. But yeah, to me, it was just like, whoa, they just set that down really quickly. Okay, so we're still debating what we're gonna eat. We finally figure it out, and then they come to us, and then they're kind of like, okay, well, what do you want? What would you like? They're trying to be respectful. They're not being disrespectful at this time. But by this time, my mom's already pointed everything out to me, because me being just an ignorant guy, I'm just like, oh yeah, I mean, I'm ready to eat. I'm on my phone. I'm not really thinking. My mom the whole time is thinking like, this person is not being a good waitress. Like, what is she doing? Did we offend her? And so, yeah, my mom's just asking a few things, like, what does this sauce taste like? And it just, the whole time, the person just seems like they don't really want to say too much, kind of like maybe their voice might reveal that they are trans. So they're like, yeah, that's a good sauce. Oh yeah, like, and then they like kind of squatted down on our table level, like, so their head was like at the table, and I could just see their hands and doing like that. Because I'm a nail guy. I like my women with nice nails. So, she did one of those. I'm like, oh, whoa, okay, yeah, that's probably a trans woman. That's cool, because her hands are a little bit bigger. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's probably, I can see it now. But I ain't say nothing. I'm just like, just listening. And, we did our order, and it was very short, sweet. Boom. We sitting there talking, and my mom was just like, I just don't like it. Like, she seemed like she was rude. I'm like, yeah, maybe she think we don't like her or something. Like, why is she being rude to us? Why would she be rude to us? And so I forgot what else she did. She did something else that was like, oh, yeah, no. So by the time she took the order and went back, we was already kind of like, is she good? Okay. So then, yeah. So what happened was she comes and brings the food. And since we get our food, cool, everybody got their stuff, boom, and so that's it. She didn't ask, are we good? She didn't ask, do we need anything? She didn't even check back on us. Like, I know y'all know what I'm saying. She didn't check back on us. When I'm saying she didn't check back on us, I'm talking about there was people she walked past. Here I'm sitting right here in the booth. I can see them speaking to somebody else, like on a little, like talking over a ledge to talk to somebody else she already served. Like, oh, are you guys good? Okay. And then after that, I'm noticing, so I walk up to the dude who set us down. I'm like, yo, are we good? Like, who is this person serving? What's their name? And they said it was, I'm not even gonna put it out there, man. We ain't gonna do that. But I'm like, okay, cool. Do y'all know that they're giving this type of service to us? They didn't even check on us. Like, we didn't do anything. Like, what? We're not being rude or anything. He's like, nah, man. You know what this dude told me? He said, nah, bro, don't worry about it, bro. You're not the only one today. Like, we've had multiple people say the same thing. I'm like, what? Multiple people said the same thing. Multiple people said that she is not treating customers right. And y'all still got her on the floor, making money, getting tips that she can spend immediately. No, that's not how life should be. You don't get to fucking disrespect people that are dead in front of your face and think that, anyways, whatever. I'm like, yo, okay, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, man, don't even worry about it. So I go down, I sit down, I talk to him. I'll tell my mom, I was like, yeah, he said that apparently she's got multiple people hating on her right now. So we shouldn't probably worry too much, but still. So we sitting there, we eating. My mom's like, whatever, like, nigga, I don't care who it is. White girl, black girl, Mexican man, black man, you not disrespecting me, period. And, you know, black people stand on that. We don't do disrespect. So, yeah, she came back. We still didn't. She never asked us were we good. She talked to the trans woman and the couple got up and left. They're done. So somebody else came and she took their order and everything, and it was like two lesbian ladies. I'm like, it's getting a little mixed here. You know, again, we're in Oklahoma, Tulsa, so it's not like California, it's not like Oregon or something. Like, it's not a plethora of that community here. So, but it's not a shocker. We not like, we just like, oh, okay. We know what it is. It ain't nothing crazy. But the way, and I'm eating my food, again, being an ignorant man, I'm just eating my food. Mom's just paying attention. She points out behind me, like, because I can hear them if I just tuned in. I wasn't tuned in. I was focused on my food. As soon as I tuned in, I noticed, bro, she said so much more to them than she did with us. She said so many words compared to what she said to us. She basically said nothing to us. She spent maybe 10 minutes speaking to them, laughing, joking, asking them questions, everything. And guess what? While we were finishing our food, guess what she was doing with them? Hey, are you guys okay? Is there anything else you need? How was the food? Like, asking every question to the T, bro. Everything you're supposed to do as a good waitress, she did, but just for them. Mind you, we did nothing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I would tell y'all we was being ghetto. Like, shit, we was making jokes on her, pointing her out, giving her ugly looks, like, ugh. No, we are regular civilian black people. We just came to eat, pay our money, and go. That's it. We're not here to disrespect nobody that ain't disrespected us. Like, that's crazy. So, yeah, so once I noticed that, now I'm pissed, because I'm like, wait, this meal is about to be like $60. Like, so the tip has to be good. You're tripping if you think you're finna get a tip and you ain't even check on us. You ain't ask if we needed a to-go box. You ain't even ask. You didn't even ask if we needed a to-go box. So I had to get up. Mind you, she just talks to them, goes back to the kitchen. So I had to get up, walk up to the dude who set us down. Had to walk up to him and explain, hey, bro, we need a to-go plate. She didn't even ask. We needed a to-go tray. She didn't even ask, do we need that? He was like, I got you, bro. You need that? I got you. Went and grabbed it. I'm like, okay, like, cool. Mind you, this ain't no, I don't even know what that is. It's not sexism or whatever. This ain't coming at trans at all. I was ready to be nice to her. Like, I didn't have no mean bone in my body. Like, what? But once I'm offended, now I'm offended. Like, damn, bro. You don't even know. These two black people, I get it. Black people may be a little bit more harsh against the trans community, but that ain't us. We are chill ass people. Me and my mom. So again, for you to disrespect two chill ass people, we was just like taken back. So anyways, he brings the tray All right, he brings us the food. We put it in there. About to pay. Again, mom's just like, yeah, it's on me. So I'm like, man, you better not give her no good tip. She said, shit. She gave her $1. I'm like, shit, she need a peace of mind tip. She don't need no, like, you think because you're trans that you get to be rude to people? So that was my immediate, and then my second thought, trying to, find out, trying to come to grip as to why. All I could think of is they're nervous. They're scared, they're nervous, and they don't want to be found out. They don't want to be talked about. But it's like, bro, you came out here and presented yourself like this. Like your chest, you got a huge chest and everything. Like you're wanting to be noticed as a woman. So if you're wanting to be presented out there, you have to take whatever comes with that. Not saying we were about to dish anything out, but you got to be ready for the world. And I know it's a cruel world, but you got to. But yeah, man, wrapping it up. So we getting ready to go. We gave her a $1 tip because I'll be damned. And yeah, as we're leaving, guess who the fuck? As we're leaving, guess who says, all right, guys, you have a nice evening. You mother. Yeah, it was her. Sitting at the bar. All right, guys, you have a good evening. Bitch, you ain't said nothing to us this whole fucking time. What the fuck are you talking about? Have a nice evening. We both looked at her like, what are you talking about? We're literally saying, like, as we walking out, like, have a nice evening. It's the first thing you said the whole time we here. The fuck out of here. But yeah, man, that shit just pissed me off to my core. I had to say something. I had to just share that moment. I've never been profiled by someone of the transgender community. That was very strange. It felt terrible. I'm like, damn. Is this what's gonna happen? Like there's gonna just that community's just gonna grow and then eventually turn and flip on, like be mad against straight people who they think don't like. We didn't even offend. There was nothing to say to offend. All we did was say what our food was. So for her to just throw our napkins, to throw our silverware, and then still tell us have a good evening at the end, bro, that is spiteful. And I've never met this person in my life. But yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all let me know.